Hello and welcome back to the FXReturn.com weekly Forex preview for March 9th, 2009. It's 00 GMT, just a little past, and let's take a look at the euro in the background. The market has been in a little bit of range here, just a couple 100-point range, moving sideways, as you can see. There's the daily chart, 26.18 current price. Now, when we're in a downtrend, we don't really look to buy. We look to have some momentum to the upside or go with the trend. So I hope this has helped you from taking any long positions here, establishing yourself in the euro to this point. Now, we need to get above this moving average here at 29.17, so you have some type of hope to get a bear market rally or snap this trend. Now, currently 26.18, so we've got support at 23.30, these lows. And I really think the market has to get over 29.17 and close above it for me to start to look to even think about buying it. For speculators, of course, you could jump in anywhere, but look at the trend. You really don't want to buck the trend. The MACD, not a lot of momentum building to the downside right now. It's sort of flat, but the indicators are still negative, 26.19 for the euro. Not a lot of action there. Let's look at the pound. 37.88. Now, the pound has been selling off. We don't like to go against a trend. These are all bear flags in the trend. You can see a nice, very nice trend line. We connect the tops and stick them to the bottoms, stick it to the next lowest price. You can see that we're filling out a nice trend channel in a downtrend. It's broken our interior trend lines. We do have some momentum now building back again to the downside, 37.90. Retracements, we could have a retracement of this last wave that comes down. Let's look at this resistance line up here at around 39.80, 3900 in that area to provide resistance back to the upside of the market. To the downside, we have these lows right in here at 3400, 3488. Now, the market, not a lot of action to the upside right now, so it would surely be speculative. You can look at the pound. It's been dropping. We haven't liked the pound at all, and 37.89 currently. So there's the resistance support closer to 34.88. Momentum still building to the downside. That's a very nice trend channel. Look at dollar yen. Dollar yen on the daily charts, 98.88. Well, we had a little double bottom in here in dollar yen, and then we got to the moving average, and that's where I like to look at it. And then we had built some momentum, blue over red in the MACD, pushing up to the next moving average at currently at 96.76, looking at 100.78 as a resistance. If you're looking to retrace from these tops to this low, I think we've broken this trend channel sufficiently. We got momentum. So we've already reached the 1, 2, and now the third potential target is 100.78 with 105.11 in this downsloping trend line is resistance above it. To the downside, if any bear market rally would be the support of 96.76, the first moving average, and then under to 94.15 right now, still building, still a little bit positive momentum here, 98.86. We would have to come back through these 96.76 levels for the trend to resume back to the downside. Euro yen, same thing, in its downtrend, had its double bottom. There's some separation here in the MACD. This is technically what's known as a divergence when you compare these two lows. Equal price, MACD not as deep with an interruption in between. The market was able to rebound above that. We do have some MACD momentum building to the upside. We've taken out the first target, the 21.57. That becomes our new support at 21.09, even a little lower. Resistance moves up to 30.79, first level like dollar yen at the moving average. So if it can continue to build momentum, you can look at 130.79 and its first retracement level at 35.20 and 41.83. To the downside, you would try and contain this as a type of flag pattern, with that would be the support of the flag. So it will be building a bear flag as of yet right now. So breaks to that, then you could look for any continuation patterns to the downside once the MACD starts to come back to the downside, like in this case. So there's that. Canadian dollar pushing up. We had a symmetrical triangle, sort of a wave 2. We started to make wave 3. It looks to me like a 1, 2. 2 could have possibly been a reverse symmetrical triangle, and we move upwards, moving towards targets, building sort of an ascending triangle here, pushing the upper limits. The high is 30.80, so about another 100 pips away. If we can close above this high on a daily basis and then break the bar that closed above high of the bar that closed above it, you can look at the top sloping trend line. For speculators, you have a potential quadruple top in here if we break back through this sloping trend line here, moving up 2,800. So this, if we come back below here, then maybe we test the bottom of that trend line. If not, label it as an ascending triangle, shoot up. I'm looking at targets 31.50 and then 35.52. Still momentum building to the upside right now on the daily charts, as we do have a little momentum. Look, the trend is up, as defined by me right now. And this is a potential ascending triangle. So let's look at the dollar Swissy. Dollar Swissy had a good retracement, came down back to retrace 61%, closing above it. Can't really build any momentum right now. No momentum to speak of here. 1583. I think there are other markets to trade. 1547 is some support. If we can close below that level, you can look at 1322 and then 1096 to the upside. We've got resistance all over the place up here in the 1870s, 1880 areas that we would need to close above to see any momentum. We do have New Zealand rates coming out. They have the most room to move. They have the highest interest rate right now, 3.5%. So they do have room to move. They are in a deep downtrend, just like the British Pound, and the Euro can't really snap it. There's the pound, 37.93, and we got New Zealand dollar, 49. So for a half a buck, you got a New Zealand dollar. I don't know if you want it though. 49.47. Price been coming down, down, down. Is this the terminal junction, a bottom? Somewhere in here. There's potential, but I don't want to call it. I want to see us close above and just take it traditionally, go from this average to this average and work our way up. So I really don't want to speculate here. Not a lot of momentum building right now, but support's closer to 4,300 with resistance at 52.45 and 58.35. Aussie dollar, same story. We've got a little bit of ascending triangle, flat top, rising bottom. This could be a continuation pattern in downtrend if we can close below 6,300. I think then you can see moves down to test the 61.80 level onto 600. Resistance is right in here, 64.93. So that's the story. Thanks for following along today. Aussie dollar, downtrend. You can see continuing. New Zealand dollar, downtrend. Pound, same downtrend, 37.94. Euro, same downtrend. Dollar yen, on the other hand, trying to fight it. Trying to push upwards with Euro yen, bringing Euro yen along with us. Canadian dollar pushing the tops. So thanks for following along with us today. I do have some news coming up. We have for our TON, Trade on New Software. Later today, industrial production numbers out of the UK. Tomorrow, official cash rate out of New Zealand. Aussie employment change, core retail sales, Swiss rates, and New Zealand retail sales Thursday. Canadian employment, U.S. trade balance, Canadian trade balance. A lot of news for our TON, Trade on New Software. Sign up for a trial of it right now at our website, fxreturn.com, or our intraday trading signals from direct refresh right from our servers right directly to you. So thanks for following along with us today, and I'll see you for our live TON videos for our UK industrial production figures a little later today. Bye-bye.